Hello, my wonderful people. And I hear waiting to happen. And I don't see this so-called Adams Osomele. I just want to tell on this thing. Make on see how Nigeria want take better, how their country want take better. Let me put it this way. This Osomole was the one that always appear on channel television, on Arise TV. When Shehu talk, he will bounce him back and said, Buhari have done amazingly well. Make on a visit punch.com. Make on a see waiting this so-called Osomole, this ugly buffo, what he said about Muhammadu Buhari. He said, and I quote, Tinubu inherited a terrible economy from Buhari, Osomole, that have been defending Buhari. Now they have started a blame game, barely 2 months in office. So I'm talking this into the people of Nigeria, what they are about to expect if the judiciary refuse to do the needful. If the judiciary do not stop this madness in Aso Rock, my dear, believe it or leave it, that Nigeria will experience what I call a total breakdown. Economy, health otherwise. Inflation now have reached 24%, 24.8% just from July, from 29th of May, this man assumed office, and July. We never gotten from the Nigeria Bureau of Statistics of the inflation of this particular month of August. And I see now the people will want all of us to stay together. No, it can't happen, I beg. Make on a day on a lane, we do our lane. Anyway, that one a bygone. Let us go straight to the issue of Simon Ekpa and IFEANYI Ejiofor. This one, they are playing a game of you throw me stone and I throw you stone. Now, IFEANYI Ejiofor don't come out now, said Simon Ekpa resorts to lies as his criminal empire crumbles. Which empire is he talking about? I cannot say unless we go straight into the news to know exactly what is meant by that. Anyway, that is the anchor headline that we are going to channel our news this morning from. Before I proceed, do not forget that you need to subscribe, you need to like, and you need to comment. Pata of them all, please share this message either to Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Ekpa is in all these platforms so that he will get to hear about this and send his own reply. I'm waiting because I'll bring the news of Ekpa's reply also to this platform for you people to know, because it seems like what they're doing now is just like a child's play, or what but this one now is just a kind of bad mouthing each other. I told you people last time, I still repeat myself, it takes a thief to know a thief. All lawyers are criminals. Emphasis on all. Nobody is exempted. You can quote me wrong at the comment section and I will correct you. All lawyers, as long as you are a lawyer, they kind of lie just to defend their what they call it, their clients. My brother, when you hear it, lawyers are the one that will come and argue with a constitutional backup, telling you that red is white, and they will argue about it. Even the judge will believe with them. So it takes a thief to know a thief. It takes what they call it, IFEANYI Ejiofor, to know that this guy is really dealing with the Biafrans and the Igbos. I said it that people attacked me and said, why must I say that? Why must I be attacking Simon Ekpa? My dear, go to Simon Ekpa, go to his Twitter handle. You will see me there. Not because I am operating a Facebook, a YouTube channel that I cannot attack him. You will see me there, both in the comment, in his message box, if he can come out and tell people the truth. I go straight to his box and tell him things I need to tell him. Not for you to come and tell me, hey, why must I attack him? I'm attacking him direct, not because I'm using a YouTube. So if you want to comment, make sure say you comment something good. Because this one now, that is the simple truth. It takes somebody who is a criminal to come and defy the criminals in the area. So if Ejiofor knows what he's talking about, Simon Ekpa, and that's the simple truth. Believe it or leave it. I know the gullibles will also come and argue. They will also come and tell you, why must you be calling this man name? That is the news I saw, and I bring it to your doorstep so that you can share it to whoever that is concerned or whoever that want to care to listen. Not for you to come and begin to attack me. I'm not the writer of the news. Biko, Kudo-chan, oh. Let us proceed with other headlines. At least it will enable you to start the news and also complete it. Because that is the tradition in Okute Daily Talks channel or TV show. Tinubu's ministers can't perform magic. According to Primate Ayodele, he said, and I quote, he said, yam will cost 4,000 naira and Gari will reach 500 naira. Primate Ayodele cries out. They ask me which ministers want to perform. The same ministers that now are blaming Buhari that what they call it, that Tinubu inherited a terrible economy. Now the same ministers will work under Buhari. Now same still date in this current administration. Then tell me what magic are they going to perform? People who don't have anything in their stock in their head, other than how to siphon the commonwealth of the nation. What are they going to contribute? Absolutely nothing. Anyway, we proceed, or we say we move. Northern Elders Forum, they don't tell Tinubu, say remove all sanctions imposed on Niger, either from the ECOWAS side or from Nigerian side. You don't hear them, Emiloko? Ngwa, go and do the needful. Federal government don't dissolve advertising panel simply because they allowed over all eyes on judicial billboard that's been mounted in Abuja. Do you know that billboard has been taken down? And because of that, the federal government dissolved the advertising panel simply because the people are watching. Hey, Nigeria, Nigeria, according to the country where I'm residing, they say Nigeria, Nigeria. And I will progress. And I will progress. Even most of all these people are attacking me. You do this, you talk about this, you talk about that. If I use my platform to do what Ekpa is doing, I tell you the simple truth. If they can't reach people, you will count me in Igbo land. That guy is making a hell of money from the gullibles using IPOB and the Biafra name. Over 2 years, Nnamdi Kanu have been in detention. He claims to be fighting for Nnamdi Kanu. Okay, you cannot come and see him, fine and good. Have you ever sent even a single one representative on your own as Ekpa to go and visit Nnamdi Kanu? But no, when you talk it now, all the gullibles that you have been deceiving will come out and tell you, why must you talk about that? Can Nnamdi Kanu be in detention and be... Okay, yes, he cannot be in detention and control Biafrans. Then, if Ekpa is truly fighting for Nnamdi Kanu, what's stopping him? Never send a single, even if Nachad and Bell lawyer, let him go and visit Nnamdi Kanu. And at least get us something, either a written note or whatever, that yes, I send this person to Nnamdi Kanu, look at what he brought. For these people to know that I am truly fighting for this guy. You have not done that. You are just this Biafra agitation now have become a cash cow for every Dick and Harry, for every Tom and Jerry to be making money. And you people were telling me, what have I done? If I try to be like Simon Ekpa, do you think that if you say anything, I will locate you anywhere where you did? Because I have the money. I don't know why are people so gullible that are supporting anything, defending what is not defendable, supporting evil. This guy is using you people's brain. Ma welcome Ezoku. More than Zukori. Only I will complete on Yori. It takes a thief to know a thief. Come so Ibu. Makada mama. Dara. Now we want to do self-referendum. VIP is $250. Why regular is $450? Just for you to go and watch what they are doing. You have to pay. The Biafra agitation has become now, it's turned to a cash cow. That anybody now want to make money. That is what happened during the time of Owazirike. Anybody that come out now will like to make money. We make money, it go back, and another person will stand. You think I trust all of you? All of you, including Nnamdi Kanu, nobody can be trusted. Onji the Biafra agitation without ego. If na so you could take make money, do you think we are still going to be standing today to be talking about Biafra? Russia will support any country defending itself from the West, according to Vladimir Putin. Again, Governor Oti warns monarchs, that's Ndi Igwe and Ndi Ozo, against harboring criminals in their what? In their localities. Fix economy in 3 months or Nigerians will shut down the country. Primate Ayodele warns Ahmed Tinubu. Kingsley Moghalu and the wife have been rescued. This our brother. We be I think presidential aspirant and later dropped out. Him and his wife was stuck in elevator here. I don't know whether in Nigeria or another country. I never heard this one. Maybe in Nigeria, because in Nigeria only a 40 elevator will not be repaired until it kills somebody. Then the government will come and do something about it. Anyway, my brother, thanks for them to be rescuing you and your wife. P2B, he don't carry Wakao, enter Imo State with Abure, the national chairman of Labour Party, over the campaign for Achinono governorship campaign, governorship aspirant. Dr. Sam Amade, he don't come predict what will happen if presidential tribunal disqualifies Bola Ahmed Tinubu. So my good people, please hold yourself because we are taking off now. IFEANYI Ejiofor, lawyer to Nnamdi Kanu, leader of indigenous people of Biafra, has revealed that perpetrators of criminal activities all in the southeast have resorted to using fabricated lies and false narratives to remain relevant in the struggle. The IPOB lawyer, in a statement he signed and made available to Daily Post on Tuesday, affirmed that Nnamdi Kanu's handwritten note calling for an end to the sit-at-home being imposed on the southeast has not only exposed and end Simon Ekpa's criminality, but has rattled him into this desperate spreading grievous concoctions and false narratives to remain relevant before his followers. Ejiofor said the immediate end of the criminality by Nnamdi Kanu's handwritten note is a testament that there is no competition in destiny. He urged all supporters and followers of Kanu to distance themselves from criminality and adhere to the guidelines stipulated by the IPOB leadership. The complete and total end to the criminality of a rogue who operates from far away Finland by a mere handwriting note of about 50 words by Nnamdi Kanu is enough proof that there is no competition in destiny. Sit at home is dead today because Nnamdi Kanu said so. Wonders of the handwritten note. The senseless sit at home completely stopped from the moment Nnamdi's handwritten note was published. And that is why Ekpa is trying everything humanly possible to get the last payment he can siphon from the gullibles of Biafran followers. That is why the what do they call it? The self-referendum is straight to what they call it, October 20th, and whatever is now being called back to August this month. The criminal proponent of sit-at-home in Finland goes to work every Monday, if at all he is meaningfully engaged, and his child that he had with a Finnish lady goes to school every Monday. But children in Igbo land are prevented from going to school on Mondays, and parents are prevented from going out to seek for their livelihoods to feed their families, particularly in this period of unimaginable economic hardship. What height of hypocrisy and wickedness is this? The IPOB lawyer further added that this client, Nnamdi Kanu, demonstrated abiding love for his people by ending the troublesome sit-at-home, which the Southeast governors could not stop for 2 good years. It took only a handwriting note of about 50 words to end the criminality of a rogue in faraway Finland, Ejiofor added. This is the proof that had Nnamdi Kanu been released before now, in line with the appellate court judgment, all the tragic and unfortunate deaths and needless destructions recorded over the past turbulent 2 years in Igbo land would have been averted because his endeared people listened to him and obey him. Finally, if this level of peace can be achieved with a mere handwriting note from a solitary confinement in the SSS Gulag, imagine what happens. Imagine what Onyendu's physical presence will accomplish in the southeastern region. This goes to show that those people the security in the southeast and benefiting from the same are the same people obstructing the release of Onyenduma's Nnamdi Kanu. We know all this, and that is why we keep calling for the release of that gentleman. Tinubu's ministers can't perform magic. Yam will cost 4,000 naira, while Gare will cost 500 naira. Primate Ayodele cries out. The leader of the Evangelical Preacher Church, Primate Ayodele Elijah, has warned about an increase in the prices of food items in the next 3 months. Primate Ayodele warned that the price of yam will cost 4,000 naira, while a cup of Gare will be hiked to 500 naira within the next 3 months. He disclosed this in a statement by his spokesman, Oluwatosin Osho, on Tuesday broadcast. Primate Ayodele urged President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to be serious as his ministers cannot perform magic. The prophet further revealed that the prices of essential commodities, especially food, will cost more if the hardship is not addressed. He said, if car isn't taken, a big yam will cost 4,000 naira in the next 3 months. A cup of Gare will cost 500 naira and a bottle of groundnut oil will cost 3,000 naira if the economic situation isn't addressed. Tinubu must be serious. Those ministers cannot perform any magic, and they are all noisemakers. He needs technocrats and economic experts to resolve the issue. I thought Tinubu, the wife came out during the electionary period and told us that they don't need the money, the Nigerian money for them to grow. They have grown big already. And Tinubu have a lot of money. Why can't you at least borrow Nigerians from your money so that they will stabilize the economy? Abi all those money, now from out you get them. All those allocations you have been collecting, 50% of the Lagos allocation you have been collecting for how many years? For the past 23 years. So you cannot even do anything for the country. Borrow them money. Let them be paying you interest. It's more better than going outside there to sell ourselves to the hands of the World Bank or whatever it's being called. And you say you have money. Yet, you cannot survey the situation. Instead, it keeps going worse. Northern Elders Forum urged Tinubu to remove all sanctions imposed on Niger Republic. The Northern Elders Forum has advised President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to remove various sanctions imposed on Niger Republic with a view to creating ways to negotiate with the military junta. Daily Post recalls that following the overthrow of Niger civilian government, President Tinubu ordered the immediate closure of borders between Niger Republic and disconnected power supply to that country. Reacting, however, NAF, Director of Publicity and Advocacy, Hakim Baba Ahmed, said the removal of the sanctions on the country will make negotiations easier to conduct. According to him, the sanctions imposed will negatively affect the morale and welfare of citizens of both countries and will detract from the existing positive disposition towards Nigeria's position. He said by removing various sanctions, it will make negotiations led by the Nigerian using all assets that both countries value easier to conduct, adding that the forum noted the apology offered by the military leaders in Niger to our president over the manner in which his envoys, General Abdullah Salami, and His Eminence, the Sultan of Sokoto, were received. It said, President Tinubu is chairman of ECOWAS and leader of Nigerians, adding that Nigeria is uniquely placed to engage the leadership of the Niger Republic to accept this with the minimum of delay. It will compound the security and humanitarian crisis in the ECOWAS region. It is likely to weaken the further divide the ECOWAS and provide greater access for non-African interests into the lives of Africans with negative consequences, he said. He said the ECOWAS should actively reassess the roles and designs of non-African interests in the West African region. Besides, multiple threats from armed groups in the Sahel and region, we are becoming increasingly victims of global military maneuvers and a scramble for our assets. He commended all leaders and persons of influence, including the Nigerian Senate, who are contributing to a genuine resolution of the solution in the Niger Republic, just as it urged President Tinubu to recognize his unique moment in history and conduct himself in such a manner that it records his role as defining statesmanship. Federal government dissolves advertising panel over all eyes on judiciary billboards. Wahala no dey finish you. Problem you know dey finish. Make it try dey enjoy. Wahala you know dey finish. That's how we take CMO, my wonderful people. Following the approval of the all eyes on the election tribunal judges billboards, the federal government had disbanded the Secretariat of the Advertising Standard Panel, ASP. All eyes on the election tribunal judges narrative began as a social media campaign by the supporters of P2B, the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, in the 2023 presidential election. Campaigners are alleging plans by the judiciary to favor the incumbent President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The federal government said the advertisement was a blackmail of the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal. Dr. Olalekan Fadebo, the Director General of the Advertising Regulatory Council of Nigeria, in a statement issued on Tuesday, announced the dissolution of the panel. Fadolapo said the council has also suspended its director and deputy director in charge of regulations to allow investigations into the issue. The attention of the ACON has been drawn to all eyes on the judiciary advertisement exposed on some billboards across the country. The concept exposed were not approved by the ASP, hence the materials being exposed be brought down immediately and the violators sanctioned. The advertisement The advertisement is a controversial and capable of instigating unrest and breach of public peace. Consequently, the director and deputy director regulations have also been suspended and the Advertising Standard Panel Secretariat is hereby dissolved, he said. Russia will support any country defending itself from the West, Vladimir Putin. The Russian President Vladimir Putin has vowed to support any country that is determined to defend its national interests against the Western nations. Putin said Moscow will collaborate with any country in the area of technology. He stressed that Russia is determined to actively work in existing cooperative ties and also to create a new relations based on its many years of successful experience in mutually beneficial partnership. In a cable message to the participants of the Army 2023 Forum, Putin said Russia is open to deepening equal technological partnership and defense cooperation with other countries, that is, with all those who seek to protect their national interests and independent development path, and believe it is vital to make joint efforts to building a system of equality and indivisible security that will reliably protect every country, according to Putin. Putin's remark is coming when the military overthrew a democratically elected government in the Niger Republic. There are reports that Russia is backing the military junta in Niger Republic. Again, Governor Oti warns monarchs against harboring criminals in their localities. ABIA State Governor Alex Oti has warned that any traditional ruler in the state found harboring criminals will be dealt with, irrespective of his position. He gave the warning at the Ministry of Local Government and the Chieftaincy Affairs, Umaya, during the inauguration of the 9th Executive Council of the ABIA State Council of Ndieze. Oti described traditional rulers as a valued personalities who support is needed for the security and transformation of ABIA, describing the new leadership of the traditional institutions as worthy. He maintained that his administration was meticulous in choosing Eze Linus, Nto Mba, and other royal fathers to lead their colleagues, advising them to avoid rancor among traditional rulers. He expressed dismay that some traditional rulers are ignorant of events in their communities which hamper community developments. Oti charged the traditional rulers to collaborate with his government in securing the state, reminding them of the newly launched Operation Crush and why the security combined outfit should be given the necessary support at their disposal. The governor has expressed his determination to capitalize on ABIA's agricultural potential and other mineral resources in developing the state. Such lofty plans cannot be achieved in a situation of insecurity and crisis. In his inaugural address, the new chairman of ABIA State Council of Ndeze, His Royal Highness Eze Linus Nto Mba, promised that rural communities in the state would experience uncommon development under his watch. Eze Mba, who promised to rally his colleagues for the development of ABIA, assured that his administration will also engender peace under the love in their various communities. He further thanked Governor Oti for entrusting him with the task of leading the royal fathers and for increasing the monthly stipends of traditional rulers in ABIA, saying that the confidence reposed in him will not be disappointed. Other members of the traditional rulers executive council are His Royal Highness Eze Nelson Merengwa, the first deputy chairman, His Royal Highness Eze Franklin Nwosu, second deputy chairman, and His Royal Highness Eze Uwakwe Okaebu, the third deputy chairman as well. Fierce economy in 3 months, or Nigerians will shut down the country. Primate Ayodele warns Tinubu. The leader of the Evangelical Spiritual Church, Primate Elijah Ayodele, has warned the Nigerians will shut down the country if Bola Ahmed Tinubu fails to address the economic hardship in the next 3 months. He explained that individuals will not wait for the Nigerian Labour Congress or any organization to lead any protest. Anymore, rather, they will storm the streets in their numbers to cry out against the government. In a statement by his media aide, Oluwatosin Osho, Ayodele said the situation of the country would be described as a standstill if the president failed to find a lasting solution to the economic hardship being faced by citizens of this country. He urged the president not to perceive his message as a threat, but as a divine instruction to save the country from impending danger or doom. According to Ayodele, in the next 3 months, if the economic hardship doesn't end, Nigerians will bring the country to a total shutdown with massive demonstrations and disorderliness. This won't be the usual protest that NLC or TUC organize. Individuals will storm the streets to personally protest, and this will make the country stand still for days. President Tinubu should do everything possible to fix the economy. He needs to adjust and do all that is needful because the economic hardship will wreck the country, and this will affect both the rich and the poor individually. And individuals also will begin to protest. Workers will shun their working place, and every other thing will turn upside down. If there is no adjustment, economic hardship will shut down Nigeria in 3 months, and this is not a threat. The president should consider this as a divine instruction because what I see is what is not palatable, according to Primate Ayodele. Kingsley Moghalu and the wife have been rescued after they stuck in or they were trapped in an elevator. A former deputy governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, Kingsley Moghalu, and his wife, Mary Ann, have been rescued from an elevator. The duo were stuck in an elevator for 30 minutes on Monday. Mary Ann, who shared the incident on her Twitter page, thanked God for saving their lives. Alongside a video, she wrote, "This morning at Moghalu Kingsley and I were stuck in an elevator for over 30 minutes. The elevator stopped in between floors. I thank God it ended well. This is why you don't leave home without praying. Psalm 91. Never knew what is waiting around the corner. Glory be to God." According to Mary Ann Moghalu. Peter Obi, Abure, and others storm Owerri for Achinono governorship campaign. Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi, alongside ABIA State Governor Alex Otti and the Labour Party national chairman Barrister Julius Abure, will be in Owerri, Imo State capital, yesterday as the party commenced its governorship campaign. The campaign set for the upcoming November 11 governorship election is scheduled to commence on Tuesday, August 22 in Owerri. The Achinono/Nwulu campaign organization disclosed this in a statement released on Monday. Party entities dubbed obedience are expected in large numbers to show support as Senator Athan Achinono and Deputy Governorship candidate Tony Nwulu kickstart their campaign. Promising a significant event, Achinono hinted at a rally reminiscent of Peter Obi's monumental 1 million man march during his presidential run. He mentioned that both Obi and Otti, along with other party leaders, aim to make a substantial impact at that very particular event. Achinono plans to reveal his comprehensive manifesto at the rally, urging Imo State residents to attend and hear his vision for positive change. The manifesto focuses on navigating the current economic challenges and transitioning from consumption to production to better the state's socio-economic stance. The Labour Party governorship candidate hopes to defeat the sitting governor of the state and candidate of the All Poverty Congress APC, Hope Uzodinjo. So, my wonderful people, my viewers and subscribers, now here we go take back break. Make gonna share this message, like, comment, and subscribe for a better videos next time. So as you are doing that, may the Almighty God bless you, prosper you, meet you at every point of your need, so that you gonna know that every hand that types amen must surely receive the blessings of God. So my wonderful people, now here I go tell you for now. Make gonna enjoy this one until I come your way again. I still remain your one and only Okute Daily Talk. Make you use this one, the step down, because I'm coming back again with another blockbuster. Until then, bye bye for now, my wonderful people. Okay, Messiano.